We are here at the Market Domination Talk Show, and I am your host, Seth Greene, and today we are featuring John Fortini of Chik-n-Pizza Works. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Seth. Great to be here.
Well, thanks for coming. Now, the stat that is often thrown out there is like 80% of all small businesses fail within the first 5 years. But at Chik-n-Pizza Works, you're celebrating your 50th year anniversary this year.
Yeah, and we are, and we're very excited about it. I mean, being a second-generation business, actually more than that fail. I think the number is somewhere around 90% for the second generation. And, we're gearing it towards our third generation. My dad opened it in 1965 as a Chicken Delight franchise. And from there, Chicken Delight sold their franchise rights and closed down eventually. When 1976, we became Chicken Galore. And then in 1978, we became Chik-n-Pizza Works. And then from then on, we've been Chik-n-Pizza Works. We've recently changed our logo. So it's time to retire the guy. We're going to have a retirement party for him in April. And
that would be the chicken guy right there?
This chicken guy here.
He's retiring.
Yeah, he's retiring, and we got a new, younger logo. We had actually a Facebook contest, and the gentleman that won just drew a really, really great photo, a great picture for us. Really good logo. We're real happy with it.
Now, you are famous for having the biggest pizza in Buffalo. How did that happen?
Well, that's really actually a pretty crazy story. It was 1986, and we ordered conveyor ovens for our restaurant. And those are conveyor pizza ovens. And what happened was they actually shipped us ovens that were oversized. They were a 36-inch belt. And my father was, we just sat around and my dad was like, what are we going to do about this? So what we did was we came up with a pizza that fit the belt. Now back then, nobody was making this kind of pizza. No one was making this size pizza. It was a 29-inch pizza. We literally had to have the pans machined for us. We had a friend in Rochester that took care of that for us. We had to have delivery bags made for us, hand sewn, actually by Custom Canvas down in South Buffalo. And
I would imagine you needed bigger boxes.
Bigger. They actually had to buy the die, and we had a local company make the boxes for us. I still own the original dies from there.
You see them go up on eBay, folks. Make sure you bid on those.
And then we had a naming contest, and back that year, Dirty Harry was very popular. And then the winner was, the Magnum 44, blow your hunger away. And that was our original saying with the...
and you have an interesting contest about the Magnum pizza. What is that?
Well, we have a contest that if two folks can eat that pizza in an hour, they get a $50 gift certificate from our restaurant. The pizza's free, and hopefully I can write them an excuse for work the next day when they can't make it.
Has anyone ever won?
We've actually had 3 teams win. One was a gentleman from Utah who literally ate the entire thing by himself.
Oh my God! Is he like a competitive eater or something?
He was a professional eater. And
so you didn't have a clause in the contract as a disclaimer, you can't be a competitive eater to get in here.
No, it was actually amazing because this gentleman, the night before, came in second in an enchilada eating contest in Niagara Falls. He ate 22 enchiladas and came in second.
And then the next day came in and ate your Magnum pizza.
And the next day he came in and ate 12 pounds of pizza.
My God. Boggles the mind.
We recently had a couple, boyfriend and girlfriend came in. Those were our last winners. They finished it off, but they weren't looking too bad when they were done.
So that's 3 winners in about 40 years?
3 winners since 1986, correct?
Okay. All right, so my math's a little bit off, but at least 30 years. That's
30
incredible.
Years, correct.
Now, you are also known as Buffalo's premier drop-off caterer. How did you build your reputation?
Well, for me, catering is an event for a person, for a family, for your friends. And the biggest thing that I don't want to do is embarrass someone. So I feel, that has to be your biggest fear when you hire a caterer, that, oh my God, I'm going to run out of food and be embarrassed. Well, we want to make it so that never happens. We have generous portions, and we treat every single catered event like I'm going to be there. My staff. When I talk to people about catering, and it's a lot of people, like, for instance, your mom makes the best pierogi in the world, and she's going to bring that, or she makes and we got to have that no matter what. Well, that's fine, and it's fine to do that. But when you're trying to cook for 40 people, we literally have 7 people work on every catering order, with our prep staff, our line cooks, our delivery people, all the packaging and everything else, that a packager and everything that's involved, our expediter. So literally, when you try to cook for yourself, you're doing it for, you're doing the work of 7 people. And really, do you really want to do that? I mean, it's really not, it's difficult, especially when you don't have a commercial kitchen. And we use all fresh ingredients, top quality everything. We just, fresh is the best. We don't make anything, we don't hold it. I use no frozen product if I can help it. I mean, there's a few things that, have to be frozen, but we do not use a frozen product. Everything's delivered hot and fresh to your door. From the time you order, if your food is to be at your home for service at 5 o'clock, we cook it like an hour before it's supposed to be there, get it to your home, and then, we can set it up or do whatever the customer needs. It's all about customer service, and that's how I see it. It's doing what I can to go that extra mile to make people say, this is where I want to be, and have your guests rave about all the food.
Yeah, and what I love is the fact we've had you cater multiple parties for our family, and I love the fact that I'm a guest at my own event. I don't have to worry about any of the details because you're taking care of everything.
Well, I appreciate that, and I do appreciate your business. And like I say, I believe I was born to do this. I mean, I love customer service, and I think that it's the greatest. I mean, I excel at it, and I just think it's great to meet people. It's great to be able to do things for their family. It's great when they tell me that their family is going to be doing another catered event because they were at their brother's or their sister's, or I told my brother or my mom to use you. And, it's really heartwarming to me, and it makes me feel really great, especially when I have an older Italian woman call me and say, that pasta was pretty good.
That's high praise. You know what we like the best is we've used you for so many parties now that people, when we send out invitations for one of our kids' birthday parties, we don't just get the phone call of the RSVP. You're getting those like chicken bites from Chick-n-Pizza Works, right?
Well, that's funny that you mentioned that. I actually had, I survey most of my guests. When I do a catered event, we send out a comment card. And my favorite comment card was, I had more guests reply to my party when they found out Chik-n-Pizza Works was catering it. And, we've struggled with the name and that, but I can't really change a great thing like this,
No, not after so long. Well, for folks who want to either come in and eat or who are interested in catering, I know you've got multiple locations. Where are they, and what is the best way for folks to get in touch with you?
Well, the best way to get in touch with me is through our office at 823-2100. Or our email, chik-n-pizza at chickenpizza@yahoo.com. We have a dine-in restaurant, Cheektowaga, located on Union Road in Como Park. We're now serving beer there. It's a counter service restaurant, and it's really very, very casual. And our place in South Buffalo is takeout and delivery.
Okay, well, thanks so much for being on the show. And for all of you watching, make sure you get in touch with Chick-n-Pizza Works. I guarantee that you'll absolutely love their food.
Thank you.